And so Jorn comments, and he says, I follow you. What I gather from that, of course, is he gets it. He's with it. He's understanding. Of course he is. Looked up his name in the baby names thing. And Jorn is a Scandinavian origin. It's of Scandinavian origin. It means farmer. Look at these hands. Look. Don't let them look at you. Look at them. I was told in a palm reading once by some guy at Michigan State in this thing. He looked, he said, oh, you have farmer's hands. He said, short fingers, wide base. People often mistake me for having long fingers, and I have to disagree. Turn it around. Look where they're webbed. I got short fingers. I have a hard time getting a good glove, but I don't have to worry about bottoming somebody out just for a good time. And that leads me to the next part of it. But I'm going to interject. He's a farmer. I sit there and I wonder, Jorn is in Norway. You're in Norway. What the hell time? I guess right now there's a lot of light, but I mean, I've worked midnights. You can sleep through the light. You are sending me things at all hours of the day. I say, well, might be one of these people that thinks they're so smart that they only need 4 hours of sleep a day. You see what happened to Kramer. But the truth is, get your rest, man. Get your rest. Just let it go. And if you have trouble sleeping, just sit there and pick a couple of colors and make them show up. And they'll be driving you. You're thinking, this isn't going to work. This is going to keep me awake. And then turn them slowly. Find that place in between them and turn them into gray. And focus on the gray. Not the black, because in the black of your mind, you have plenty of time to think. These things come flashing out in a gray. Make a fog out of it. You got to make a fog out of it. You meditate on the gray. And with gray, you can let emptiness enter you. I have no idea what kind of sleep schedule you have. That's the truth. You're an enigma. You're up and you're around and you're doing things. Very good for you. A little bit more sleep, not so bad for you. People say there's plenty of time to sleep when we're dead. Well, when you're dead, you're empty. When you're alive, you dream. When you dream, you solve the issues that are in your daily life. When you dream, you get aggression out. When you dream, you find love. When you dream, oh, that's the worst one of all. Living years of dreaming of love. You keep thinking, why can't I find that person? And then suddenly you meet that person and dreams of love quit. A dream of love is the harshest dream you will ever wake up from, realizing you're still sitting there all by yourself. This is not you, Jorn. I'm not talking about you. I have no idea. Just get your rest. As they've said before to me, your aggression seems to come out in your dreams. Be sure to get plenty of rest. But I've been wanting to ask you, Jorn, and Victoria's not here, so I can ask you. And this is not a regret. I have like 2 regrets in my life because I see the joy in everything. Albuquerque, regret, but I learned from it. Must have taken a wrong turn in Albuquerque. That's from Bugs Bunny, Jorn, in case you didn't know that. You're old enough to know it, but you're in a different part of the world. But in 1991, I was in San Sebastian, Spain. And I walked out onto the balcony there. I didn't smoke. I just enjoyed the air. That's what you do when you're not a smoker. You don't know how much better things can be with fucking silt in your lungs and nicotine in your heart. You think, oh, what a nice morning. You know you got to go out there for something, but you don't realize what you're missing. And I was cruising around at that point. I could have been anywhere. And there were a couple of girls from Sweden. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to mistake Sweden and Norway, but I've got one friend that's from Norway. It's a Hartelister Knullerlamai. Pardon me, ma'am, would you like to fuck? I think that's what it was I had learned that already, and it was these girls on the next balcony over when they were out there at the same time. They said, where are you going? I said, I don't know. I think north. They said, you should go to Norway. And I said, huh. I said, that's pretty far north for where my plane ticket's coming out. And she said, no, you should go. She said, we'll give you our number. And you call my sister. She will put you up for the night. That's an odd thing. You don't think of such things in the USA. US of A. The United States of America. The United States is not America. Canada is America. Mexico is part of America. It's the southern part of America. Fucking Brazil and the Andes and Chile, where you get on the fucking plane to go to New Zealand, where you get your gear to go to be at South Pole, at Antarctica, work as a fucking cook, whatever it takes to get to Antarctica. Didn't plan to make it up to Norway, but when those girls said, my sister, and remember Victoria, I was just a 21-year-old at that point. I had no idea. I didn't. Of course it was meant to be, but do you see how things are meant to be? No, rarely. They just happen and then you reflect upon them. I didn't know. What I want to know, Jorn, if I had gone up to Norway and got bedded down for the night by some girl's sister that I met in fucking Spain, would that girl have been affectionate toward me? Would she have cared? Would she have understood that I was just a lone traveler that needed a place for the night? Or would she have molested me? What is the answer? The answer's in the question.